Hello students, welcome to our spelling netcast. This week's focus is on long and short vowel sounds. Make sure you have the necessary items to complete this assignment. Make sure you have a pencil to write with, scissors to cut out your word chips with. You'll need a glue stick. Don't forget you need your zip top bag to store your word chips in. You'll need to have your spelling journal to write your assignment in. And last but not least, you have to have your word list. Alright students, go ahead and cut out your word boxes. Mr. Powell kind of got a head start on you. Alright, take this this top portion. This kind of lets us know what we're going to be doing this week. It's Sort 19, and we're dealing with long and short vowel sounds. Alright, let's take it and flip it over. Let's run a quick bead of glue down it, and let's place it up at the top of our page. Okay, next go ahead and cut out your exemplars for our long and short vowel sounds. Let's place them down a little bit below the normal spot this time. Let's leave a few lines free because Mr. Powell's going to talk to you, fine students, about a couple new terms. Alright. Let's go ahead and jot these down real quick. Let's go ahead and maybe on this line right here, let's go ahead and write long vowel. Okay, and again I'm doing this to kind of make it so our columns are balanced. We'll have plenty of room to write our words, and it looks nice and it looks neat. Okay, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and move these off to the side. Alright. If you haven't had a chance to cut out the rest of your exemplars or your word pieces, better yet, go ahead and pause the video now and do so. Okay, we're back. Alright, and as I was talking about, there's a few new terms I'd like to introduce to you. The first one might not be all that new, but the word is base or base word. Okay. And a base word, let's see, let me give you an example of a base word. Something like maybe the word sane. Sane would be a base word, and the meaning of sane is to be of sound mind or mentally with it. Alright. And now I'd like to introduce to you the word, another new term, and this is called derivative. Say derivative. Derivative. Okay. And derivative means to come before. Or to come from. Maybe we can do that. I like to come from. So let's erase that. All right. To come from. I like that. Dot dot dot. All right. Now, if we look at the word sane, again, this is a base word. The base word is just the base word itself. It doesn't have a prefix, which is a group of letters that come before, and the base word doesn't have a group of letters that come after it, which is called a suffix. It's just the base word. Now, a derivative, on the other hand, is a word that comes from a base word. So if we took the word like, say, sanity, we can see that they have a connection. They look a lot alike. They begin with an S. They have the same first vowel. They have an N. And then this silent E disappears and it's replaced with a new vowel and then TY at the end. So we can safely say that sanity is derived from the base word sane, or sanity is a derivative of the base word sane. Sanity comes from a base word. In this case, it is the base word sane. Okay? So, with that in mind, that's going to help us to understand our sorts this week. Help us understand our exemplars. Okay? Once again, we're dealing with short and vowel sounds, and we're going to be seeing if any of these words are derivatives from a base word. Let's take a look at the first word here. It's please. All right. Let's ask ourselves, where are the vowels, and are they long or are they short? Okay. Well, everybody say the word please. Please. We have the E, A, kind of takes on the long E sound. Please. So it is indeed under the long vowel exemplar. Please. E. Long vowel sound. Let's take a look at this one. Pleasant. As we look at it, we can see that there's a resemblance between the word pleasant and please. They kind of look alike. And let's ask ourselves before we write it, I guess, this time, does it take on the long vowel sound? Will it go into this exemplar, or will it take on the short vowel sound? Pleasant. Definitely short. Definitely short. So let's go ahead and write pleasant under short vowel. And again, here's the vowels that we're looking at, and that takes on the pleasant. So that's going to be definitely short. So we'll write the symbol that represents the short sound here. And once again, we've done the same thing. We wrote the symbol that represents the long vowel sound here, which is E. Please. Pleasant. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a few more. Here we have a few more of our word chips. Let's see if we can't find a couple more. Okay. I've pulled out a couple that look very similar. They looks like there might be related. Cousins, maybe. Let's take a look at cave. Everybody say cave. Cave. Does it have a long vowel sound, or does it have a short vowel sound? A. Wow, we actually hear the A sound, therefore it has to be long. So let's write it under the long vowel sound exemplar. Let's write the symbol that goes along with it. Okay, we'll put that one off to the side. Let's take a look at the other word that it could be related to. And everybody say cavity. 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 Definitely short. So we will write that down under the short vowel sound. And it makes the short sound, so we'll write the symbol that goes along with it. Cavity. Alright, now before we do any more, let's go ahead and take a look and see if there's some type of connection between these words. Now, as far as word meaning, so here we have the word please, and to me, if you're pleasing someone, you're making them happy. Okay? And if we go over to pleasant, which looks an awful lot like it, if something's pleasant, then we're most likely going to be happy in that situation. So once again, we have two different words, different vowel sounds, but we can see that they are connected through meaning. Okay. And one other thing that we need to look at is to see if this is the base word or if this is the derivative. Which one comes from the other? This looks like it's going to be the base word, and this is going to be the derivative because there are extra letters added onto it. So we can say that pleasant is derived or a derivative of the word please. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Well, we know that a cave is kind of a indention or a sunken in place in the earth's terrain, right? It goes into the earth, all right? Or we could just say it goes into something. And a cavity, well, when you have your tooth pulled, or if you have a cavity in your tooth, that is it's kind of an indention, isn't it? It's kind of the wearing away of the tooth, or the rotting process of the tooth goes inward in your tooth. So again, the cavity goes into your tooth. Not a good thing. Those are no fun. They have to be pulled. Yikes, ouch, oh. I think I'd rather explore a cave. That type of indention than to have this indention in the tooth removed. Alright, so once again we can see that there is clearly a connection between these two words through meaning. Alright, through meaning. And one's a base word, one's a derivative. It's kind of cool, kind of awesome. Alright, so guys, it's kind of time for you guys to practice and see what the other consistencies are with the rest of the words. So I'd like you to go ahead and finish up, keep going, and we'll talk more about this word list and see if you have any questions or concerns. Alright, as you know, students, when we spell and spell well, hey, that kind of rhymes. When we spell and spell well, it helps us to become better writers. And that in turn helps us to become better readers. Right? Awesome. Alright, students, complete the rest of the beautiful assignment. Keep working down your two columns here, your two exemplars. Alright. Remember to read the word, say it out loud, and make sure you spell the word correctly under the proper exemplar. Now, students, I want to wish you the best of luck. I want you to know that us teachers are cheering for you. Can you hear us? Oh, come on, guys, you can do it. Yeah, way to go. Get it done. Give it your best effort. Hey, finish it. See you soon.